Welcome back to Living Local. Disney's The Little Mermaid is a fishy fable that will capture your hearts with its irresistible songs, including Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl, and Part of Your World. It's opening this weekend at Countryside in Eldridge, Iowa. And here to tell us all about it are two of the show stars, Munson and Ellerie Hurley. Hey,
hello.
How are you?
Good, good.
We've survived the week, so that's exciting. It's going to be such a good show, by the way. Full disclosure, I'm directing these two in the show, so I'm a little bit biased, but I also think it's pretty good. So let's start with the basics. So let's talk about who you are, who you're playing in the show, and what was your first connection with the show. Nick, let's start with you.
Munson, I'm playing Ursula. First connection is owning the VHS and
yeah,
watching it incessantly with my sisters growing up.
Yeah. I wore that VHS out too. Was Ursula always kind of the character?
Yes. Always drawn to Ursula. Always the Disney villains were my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And she's the best too. Yeah. And Ellerie and yourself, obviously you weren't alive for VHS tapes, so that wasn't a thing for you. But what was your connection?
Well, I'm Ellerie Hurley. I'm playing Ariel. And my first show that I auditioned for, I sang Part of Your World. So it's kind of like a full circle. So, yeah.
And I've seen the pictures of you younger.
Oh, yeah. Favorite
yes.
Disney princess.
Yeah.
Love the ride at Disney. So.
Of course. And I remember when I first messaged you about the show, and you were like, "Oh, I think I might want to be Flounder." And I was like, "Or Ariel might be fun."
Yeah.
And what do you think it is about this musical that kind of makes it so timeless? Because it's lasted, for so long now.
Obviously the music. I think it's the music. It's so catchy. Everyone knows every word.
Yeah. People are gonna love it and sing along with us because everyone knows it. So it's just such a fun show to put on.
It is. It's the first Disney musical that really kind of the songs help tell the story too. A lot of songs weren't really necessarily part of it, and I think what Alan Menken does so brilliantly is it really does help tell that story. And you two, the characters you're playing are so iconic that must be really interesting to kind of dive into a little bit. And did you find it was hard to kind of break the habits of like what the characters that you knew for so long?
Oh, 100% for me. Yeah.
I kind of dug into it.
Yeah.
Trying to live up to Pat Carroll.
Well, yes, yes. Pat Carroll's an icon for sure. And so let's talk about. Do you have a favorite moment in the show, Ellerie? Let's start with you.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Just all the parts of being Ariel is just so fun. But I think the best and the hardest part is not laughing at him when he's looking at me for the show. So that's...
I like to make a lot of faces.
Yeah, you do kind of put that show in your pocket and run away. Do you have a favorite moment?
Like she said, just being Ursula, but also getting to end Poor Unfortunate Souls down front center. Living my best moment.
Yeah. So, not to get controversial on the show, but I recently read that Ursula, some people think she might be the hero of the story. What is your take on that, Nick?
Well, definitely she is.
Yeah.
No, she's definitely a bad lady, but what she does is she brings father and daughter together. She's not trying to do that, but that's what she ends up doing.
So in a little bit, it is a hero story.
Yeah.
Ellerie, what is your take on that?
Well, without Ursula, I wouldn't meet Eric, and live happily ever after. So, I mean, I feel like she is kind of the hero.
So maybe I'm a fairy godmother.
Maybe you're a fairy godmother. You're a gal with ambition. I'm just thrilled with what you guys are bringing to the table too. And when you guys were approaching these characters, obviously you were being inspired by Jodie Benson and by Pat Carroll, but were there certain things that as you kind of moved into the rehearsal process that you were able to find because you both have done such a good job of making it your own, and I'm kind of curious about that process a little bit.
Just I love all drag queen culture and a lot of friends that are drag queens, and just from watching them, listening, looking at Divine, is it Leslie Gordon? I'm forgetting his last name, but an actor.
Oh, Leslie. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. So that was something you kind of looked at. No, it's okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Just listening to the soundtrack, I don't know. The girl and the Broadway cast is so amazing. So trying to do that, but also give it my own spin.
Yeah. And there must be some surreal moments for you, in Part of Your World. That must be so cool to know that you're singing that in front of humans.
Yeah,
right?
I mean it's scary, but it's so cool. Being able to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just do it is so fun.
And what I love watching, there's two moments with each of you. One is the end of part of your world because like you just let go and do your thing, and like you can see that like you are Ariel in that moment. And the same thing, you launch into Poor Unfortunate Souls, and it's like, oh well, we're just gonna sit back and let Nick take it away here because it's gonna happen. And like, let's talk about why viewers should check out this show. Give us the elevator pitch. I mean, everybody's probably seen the movie. People have probably seen a stage production, but what is it about this particular version that you think people should check out?
I think everyone's living their best life. Everyone's having the best time. Everyone absolutely wants to be the part that they are playing.
And everyone's so talented in the cast.
Like it just shows we are a good time, and you have a good time watching us have a good time.
Yeah, it's a really pretty show. There's lots going on, and everyone's having such a good time. And honestly, the audience is going to have a ball. So bring your children, bring your families.
Absolutely.
It's just a good time.
Good show for everyone.
There's not too much drama, and it's just, man, you got to come see it. You got to come see it. So I highly recommend it. But thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And break a leg tonight. I really appreciate you guys being here. Again, The Little Mermaid is now playing at Countryside Community Theater in Eldridge, Iowa. You can learn more when you visit countrysideqc.org. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.